Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. It's of course Friday, July 8, 2016, and breaking news. Last night, of course, all of you, myself included, around the world watching this Dallas shooting. Many cops killed, others injured. And you know what? I smell a rat. Something doesn't smell right. We had two black men yesterday, and I talked about this on the live show. We're broadcasting 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time, 1 to 2 p.m. Arizona time. There was 2 deaths yesterday. Cop killing black men. One of them was live streamed on Facebook. And then all of a sudden, within hours, there's a coordinated attack in downtown Dallas, leaving, I believe it was, 5 officers killed. I tweeted this. Something just didn't smell right. I smell a rat. Something doesn't add up. How is there a highly coordinated attack with multiple shooters in downtown Dallas with the aim, according to the mainstream media, to kill white people and, more importantly, notably, to kill cops? How is that even possible? Could this be a diversion from the Hillary Clinton emails? I tweeted that last night. Said something doesn't smell right. Something suspicious. I smell a big fat turd, and I'm going to call duck a duck. And again, I'm not taking away from the deaths, the tragedy of these killings, any of the families, loved ones lost, anything like that. But I smell a piece of shit in the room. What do you think? Do you think this is a little convenient? The biggest story, probably the biggest headline we have ever had in American politics, which goes to the highest law of the land, not just Hillary Rodham Clinton, but even above Barack Obama's head. Now, conveniently, that narrative shifts, courtesy of the mainstream media, CNN, Fox News, and MSNBC, and now conveniently falls in the laps of Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. Now they can focus on their agenda, gun control, and they can move away from the criminal acts of Hillary Rodham Clinton. I don't buy it. People might think I'm crazy. You might call it a conspiracy. I don't believe these events. You know why? Even Facebook is involved. Mark Zuckerberg, the big tech companies, Tim Cook at Apple, all making comments, talking about these tragic events, Black Lives Matter, helping to spawn and spur this race war in America today. Again, it's been part of the agenda, whether or not it's Ferguson or it's Michael Brown or it's Obama likening Trayvon Martin as if it could have been his own son. Divide and conquer is the strategy, is the reality. Again, how was there a highly coordinated attack and 2 deaths yesterday? Freaking 2 of them. And again, I admit, I watched the death of the girlfriend live streaming on Facebook and talked about it yesterday with her boyfriend bleeding out because he was shot 4 times by a Chinese cop, not a white guy, by the way, a Chinese officer. I was outraged from what I saw, but I also didn't get all the evidence. I didn't see what happened before then. We don't have any footage of that. All we have now is a tragic event in Dallas that furthers the gun agenda and takes the spotlight off Hillary Rodham Clinton. And who I called out yesterday, FBI Director James Comey, who I said should be charged with treason by the American public for not prosecuting criminal activity and wafering around the idea that she didn't have intent. Okay, so she didn't have intent. Well, then, we don't have to prosecute her, even though she did the same exact thing that Edward Snowden has done, that Julian Assange has done, that Chelsea Manning has done, and they rot in cages. Chelsea Manning's in a padded room right now. Julian Assange is in an Ecuadorian prison in London, I believe it is. Snowden is sucking the teat of Moscow. Because, by the way, folks, he's working for them if you didn't know. I smell shit in the room. And I don't buy this Dallas shooting at all. Highly coordinated, targets specifically cops, pushes the race agenda in this divide and conquer strategy, but more importantly, removes Hillary Rodham Clinton from the crosshairs. Again, folks, it goes much higher than her. It goes to the tippy top of the upper echelon, above Barack Obama's head, because all of these people are implicated. Now Don Lemon at CNN, Anderson Cooper, Megan Smelly, Bill O'Reilly, now they can just talk about the race war, whites versus blacks and, all the tragic killings and the riots in the streets. I mean, there's even people on Twitter right now, and Twitter is allowing these tweets that are basically saying the killings of the cops yesterday night were justified. They're like, yeah, it's a good thing these cops were killed because they're killing black men. So it justifies these heinous attacks. This is terrorism. And I don't trust my government. I certainly don't trust Hillary Rodham Clinton. I don't trust Barack Obama, and I don't trust FBI Director James Comey. Because either Comey is in on it, he's a part of the team, appointed by Bush, but then also working under Barack, insane in the membrane, Bush to Obama, or he's been threatened or pressured, and he can't do shit. It's why Loretta Lynch had a highly exposed meeting with Bill Clinton that was intentional and was leaked to the mainstream media for a reason, so that she could, in her own words, defer these charges in the recommendation to the FBI and the director, James Comey, so that no charges could be brought. What do you think? You think this is suspicious? I do. How is it that 2 of these events take place yesterday, and now multiple cops are murdered in cold blood? One of the killers, the only one we know so far, because this is a developing story, Micah Xavier Johnson, a black guy, it appears to be, said that he just wanted to kill white people. He was just angry about these events that have been taking place, whether or not it's Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, he didn't say that specifically, or the 2 tragic events yesterday, one that happened in Minnesota, and I think the other one was in Baton Rouge. Now again, watching that footage of the young male bleed out yesterday was heart-wrenching. I felt outraged. But did you notice how the girlfriend was really calm? She just kind of sat in the seat. She's like, yeah, my boyfriend's, he's dying right now. He's bleeding out. Jesus, I hope he's not going to die. I mean, she was almost too calm. It didn't feel real. I'm just being flat out honest again. I'm thinking critically because I know how powerful the mainstream media is, how powerful the propaganda web is, how powerful the lies are. And now conveniently we have people like Mark Zuckerberg weighing in, that are big government, by the way, that are more powerful than Barack Obama. People like Tim Cook weighing in, Silicon Valley weighing in. And I personally smell a turd. I think it's fake, and I think it's staged. And even if you don't believe that, even if you think that's crackpot lunatic conspiracy theory, at the very least you have to admit it's a giant diversion that only benefits Hillary Rodham Clinton and her specific campaign agenda. Go after the guns, Hillary. Go after the guns. Let's talk about the race war now. Yeah, blacks and whites. That's all CNN will talk about for the next days and weeks. Don Lemon, he says so himself that he complies with cops because he doesn't want to be killed. This fits the agenda and the narrative perfectly. And I smell a rat. And when I see a conspiracy like this, and again, you think this is conspiracy theory, just go back to all the instances, all the false flags that have occurred in history, Gulf of Tonkin, entrance into Vietnam, the assassination of JFK, September 11th. All you have to do is look at all of these events to see that the proof is in the pudding. I smell an agenda here. I smell a rat. And this is a conspiracy. I might not have concrete proof yet, but I encourage you, get this video out everywhere, share it everywhere, with your local news, the mainstream media, Bill O'Reilly, Megan Smelly, Anderson Pooper, all these pundits. Get it out. Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. Let's talk about the fact that this is a giant diversion from Hillary Rodham Clinton, who should be in jail, who should be prosecuted. And if James Comey won't do it, the American people should. I'm Christopher Green. Get this video out everywhere, make it viral, hard-hitting it in your face, and click the link below to support our sponsor.